cutscene watches, am I right?
Yes, mate.
Portrait people.
Alright.
Ah,
Do you want 10 or 16 blue?
Can just do 10 for the first few.
Alright.
First few, we only need one.
Yeah.
Can we just listen to the background music for?
I'll make sure it's going to be one pool.
We can listen to it for 11 minutes and no more.
Oh, I got enmity.
Oh. Forgot I played Reap earlier.
Please.
Don't do it. Let him die.
I saved him.
Oh, let's go! This is the run! I got him. This is some big prog.
No, nothing's changed since T.
Did you get slapped at the
Guardians?
start?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got autoed like 3 times.
Proteans. And white parties. Everyone in and out in light parties. Out and light parties.
Okay, I need to make up for my damage, okay?
That was the first cast I haven't got a proc on this whole time. Just then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Went to 90-95 before I could use my... And I had still used my sword combo without getting a proc. Light mirrors. 1 and 3. And then in and pairs. Not light party. In pairs. Nidhogg. Clones. Clockwise. And then in pairs. Clockwise. In pairs. In the middle. Find dark. Go to dark. And we're going to Proteans. Then DPS will rotate to your pairs.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I will get the res, you focus on healing.
Yep. That was
I went to
Painful.
3k 3 times just then. Spinnies! It's lucky I bought that accessory. B, right? Yeah, B. That's putting light parties, and then we're going into pairs. In and pairs.
I have to remember I'm not looking for Lalafell for pace anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm shorter now. Alrighty, out. And we're going in pairs. Alright, got the light and dark coming up. Remember where you go with light, and where you go with dark. With me, guys? This way? Yep. Alright, we're going to the light orb. Shorts are going clockwise. And then we're going into pairs. Shorts, remember, you run out.
Come to me, Ari.
Yeah,
Right,
my bad,
meet
yeah.
back up. I'll get Ari. We're going clockwise, and then we're going into light parties. Make sure Ari's topped. Nice job. Stay here. Whew, that's close. Don't move yet. Nice. Good job. Nice.
Dark currents, right?
Yeah, dark current. Just start on B and D. Clockwise if they're on us. I stay here. We're going anti-clockwise. Alright, start running, start running. Good job. Find your Protean spot next. It's Proteans and then light parties. Light parties. Nice job. Out in your pairs. Then in your pairs.
That was a bit scary.
Fuck, I'm pushing it, bro.
Sides and then in pairs. Right. I think it's gonna get stabbed for 100 years. Grip up on 4. Alright. Think about all the shit we gotta do.
Oops, wrong person.
Remember to check where your tower is gonna be. It's your colorway marker. Okay, we're going to light. Alright, go to light. Line up with the light mirrors. Wait to get hit, then we go in, then we go to our towers. In. Towers. After this,
Go to the
dodge to
D&D.
B and D quickly. B and D quickly. Go now. Then we're going clockwise.
Knockback
Knock
immune?
back.
Knockback immune
Go
now.
back.
Oops.
Knockback
Wrong
immune
way.
now. Stay out in light parties. That's fine. We can heal our LB. I've already
Yep.
rezzed. Healer LB. Yeah. This
Nah, I'll
is
get high
fucked.
pillow and then high pillow.
You have to heal her LB. You have to heal her. No.
Oh, so-
okay.
Because it'll just start, jumping around.
Sorry.
That's fine. We'd have to do it clean. It's so hard to do that if too many people die. But that was really close to being clean.
Yeah.
I think
Was
a couple
was the
people.
only reason people died was the knockback?
I just went the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I looked like a couple of people got hit by something on the other side, but I couldn't see
I
it.
definitely didn't run in far enough away from the light after the
Yeah.
light went off. But I managed to heal myself back up to full, but...
Yeah, that mechanic right at the end where we use the knockback, if it's light, we stay out in our light parties like normal. It's like exactly how we do the first mirrors without the mirrors, if anyone isn't 100% sure. And if it's dark, then we just run in, knockback immune, and stand in our pairs. They're both decently easy. It's just, so much shit has happened before, then it's hard to keep up. That was a really good first pull, though.
Alright.
Shut up, Ihab. What are you doing?
Decenting fish. Fuck off.
Alright.
Proteins and DPS rotating to your pairs. Everyone out in your pairs. And everyone in your pairs. Sides and your pairs. And in and pairs. Mira's up next. Dark mirrors. Am I going in pairs? Alright, we've got clones. B&B. And clockwise. And then staying out in light parties. Everyone in. Find dark. And we're going to dark. And Proteans. And then we'll be joining up for light parties. spinnies. We're going to be out in light parties. Come run in. Then we're going out in light parties. Light and dark tethers coming up. Alright, we're looking for the... We're going to the light orb. Remember, shorts are going clockwise. We're meeting up for light parties. Nice job. Stay here. We're going to rotate clockwise. Shorts keep
Shorts go
going.
far, right?
Shorts keep going. And then in pairs. Don't get too close to each other. You went too close to each other.
Okay, Tiger.
I already got Tiger. Oh, you went... oh, God. You gotta stop moving. After.
My
Freak's sake. Ugh.
You don't dodge into the hitbox for the divisive. You stay
Yeah.
outside it.
So with the whole, don't be deceived by the having to move into the hitbox with the long tethers. Stay out of, because you've got a whole line to go through. Just
I think
try to
everyone
stay outside of the hitbox
understands.
with the long
Yeah.
tethers.
Just gotta not break the tether.
It's tighter if you go in there. I think it could just fit, but it's safer just to be outside of the hitbox.
We haven't had that one for a
Actually, yeah.
while.
We're back.
Yeah, and that is true.
Better be right back.
Yeah, it is. But also, we just got to remember once we resolve it, we got to wait till the tethers go away because I'm sure we had like 2 more deaths of people just early moving,
Yeah,
right?
just like celebrating.
Yeah, just like yay, we did the mechanic, and oh, okay, now I'm dead.
No, it was... He's trying to get a res, and I think moving a bit closer.
Oh, okay.
And then I tried to run away, but it was too late. Because once they break, it's immediately fucked.
Also, I keep forgetting to put temperance on the overruling at the start, so apologies for that. So then it screws up because I didn't have it for the second... No, the third lot of sticks, I think. So I reckon we got this.
Easy clap. Still good with 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oi. Good bell in place.
Going into light parties. Out in pairs, and then in pairs. And light parties. Dark mirrors. And light parties. Bones. Anti-clockwise. And then in pairs. Anti. In pairs. Find the dark. And we're going to dark. And Proteans. DPS will rotate to your partners. Nice.
Going to bro. Oh yeah, she was halfway.
Spinnies.
Sorry.
Out and light parties. Everyone in. Then we're going out in light parties.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
bro.
it's lucky that's a big AoE. Oh my god. Alright, we got light and dark tethers.
I'm coming.
Okay. We're going to light orb. Rainbow shorts, you're going clockwise. And we're gonna go into pairs.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. That's not good.
How the turns tabled, I have.
Mean.
I went to you that time,
Ah, true.
instead of you coming to me.
Everyone know what we have to do if it's dark for that one? We have got light a lot more than dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Because there was quite a lot of stakes then.
Shorts need to go directly out, and the darks go to their light partner. Yeah.
Hmm. What happened with those two short pairs then? Because by the time I looked back in, both short pairs were dead.
I don't know whether they
you-
got clipped
Proteans,
by
yeah.
double Proteans or.
We got too far from each other.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ari, what killed you there? Did you get clipped by a double protein?
Yeah, I got clipped by the Protean. Was in a little too close.
Okay, so in that instance, we were on 2 and B. You see the diamond in front of the B there?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's where you can stand and be safe.
Sweet. Yeah.
Start countdown. Boot up if you need to.
DPS moving to your pairs. What the fuck? Out in your pairs, then in your pairs. Out in your pairs, and then in your pairs. Alright, got light mirrors. And then light parties.
Sacrifice has been made.
Got clones. Going clockwise. Clockwise and then light parties. Going in, find the dark. Bit of dark. And then we're going to Proteans. And light parties. Spinnies. And light parties. Everyone in, and then light parties. Find Dark Tethers. We're looking for the light orb. Shorts go clockwise. And we're doing pairs. Pairs?
Shit.
Oh,
Just wall. It's fucked at this point.
This is pretty hard.
It doesn't matter what we do, it's fucked.
Pray, Cindy.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Anybody have any questions? Just gonna start countdown.
Yeah.
You can heal yourself, Cinny. I'm not giving it to you.
Whoa. Am I listening?
Rhodians, then DPS move to pairs. Out in pairs. In pairs. Light parties. Mirrors. Dark mirrors. And then pairs. Bones. Anti-clockwise. And then pairs.
The line was slightly off.
Anti-clockwise. And then pairs.
Frig. Thank you.
Everyone in, find dark. Go into dark. And Proteans.
I'm moving in a minute.
Proteans and light party. Yeah, we got there.
You have this rep, Tinny?
Sorry, what did you say?
I wasn't sure if you had rep for this.
My rep.
Sorry, I get a bit confused which stinks we get on.
Yeah.
Right, spinnies.
Actually, not even in benching. Two.
Light parties.
I saw that wing.
Yeah, it didn't want to flip around.
Everyone in. And then light parties.
This.
Alright, light and dark tethers. Remember the movement, especially if we get darks. Going to Dark Orb. Alright, remember shorts are going clockwise. Then we're meeting back up for light parties.
Keep the distance.
Stay here.
We're going clockwise.
Clockwise, and shorts go further. And then we're going in pairs.
Keep the distance. Outside the
Don't
hitbox.
move, just don't move.
You know, it's up.
I've got hold.
Buffies.
Fucking shit time for ankles.
I know, right?
Alright, start on B and D. Rotate clockwise if they're on top of us. Clockwise. And we're moving clockwise. can start moving now. Proteans. And then DPS are moving to your pairs. Everyone in. And we're going out to light parties. Sides and pairs, and then in pairs. Alright, nice job. 1 AoE and then it's just stabbing time. Alright, party we're gonna start at 4. Remember to check where your tower is gonna be. And then immediately go to B and D after the towers go off. Okay, we're going to the light orb. Line up with the light mirrors. Wait till we get hit, and then in, and then towers. Wait. In. Towers. Find B and D, get ready to dodge. Go. We're going anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Knock back. Knock back immune. Stay in your light parties and out. Stay in your light parties and out. Alright, let's fucking go.
Back.
I see a frog.
Alright, use Big Met for
Yeah,
this.
shut up. I was holding all sorts of buttons.
Make sure we don't die. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, we're
bet.
fine.
Use a pot in heaven.
Spinny orbs now. One
Yep.
string.
This is all shit we've already done from this point on. Just the same as usual. Find the spinny safe spot. Yep. Same as usual for our splits. We're going out and light parties. If you haven't used your pot, use it for this buff window now.
I've got invuln for this.
Still tank top it.
Yeah, still do it. Oh, you both have it. That's still fine.
Next is protein.
Yep. So go to your proteins. This is exactly like the start. It's just easy mode. DPS will rotate to your pairs. Go now.
With the LB.
Yeah? Yeah.
Every myth in the world for the red one.
Yeah, just use whatever mitt you have. I think we got it easy. Just gotta keep blasting, don't stop.
Wait, let me get my shirt off.
No, just kill it. Do not wait.
No, I got off. There we go. Thank you.
Nice job. Let's go.
Hooray!
That was a lot closer than I thought it would be, but it was still a kill, so who cares?
Fucked up my
Well,
rotation
you go,
because I didn't expect us to fucking get up to the first go.
Easy mode, dude. Not even
Was that
close.
the enrage cast there?
That was the enrage
Yeah.
cast,
Okay.
yeah.
that was.
That was pretty much as close as it gets. But kind of makes sense. I've got literally no fucking gear, so. Alright, let
Yeah.
me check.
Yeah.
So we got. So the chest is Hypello, Haze, I have, and Ari. pants are just Tiger and Plu. So yeah, go do those ones now before we keep going.
Damn it.
Pants just said was Tiger. Oh, look at the
Pants
low
is just
rolls on
Tiger and Plu. The upgrade is just Ari.
Ari. Yep.
Ari's already got it.
Thank you.
And then the
Pretty much
twine
everyone, pretty
is everyone, as long as you've actually got a left side piece to upgrade, which everyone should have. But if for some
us.
reason you only
Ooh.
have accessories, then don't roll on it.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Kind of want to roll on it because I have an upgrade for it, but I'll leave it this week. I'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Ballet.
Auga.
Alright. I have uploaded. Let's see what the damage was.
I already put the logs
Yeah,
in
I
there.
see it.
Oh.
I am
yeah.
not happy.
Oh, yes, I got a 53. Let's go.
I
How
don't
much
give a
damage
shit
does
about
that
this.
get?
I've got the most shit gear ever. There's no way I'm getting a good pass no matter what I do.
Hell yeah. 2 damage downs on damage windows. I love it.
That's the dream right there. How many deaths did we have? Oh, we had
Oh,
no deaths. It
Hayes
was
with
just
a
damage
97
downs.
healing. What the hell?
I need to drop it, I think.
Someone's a little bit scared of dying. too.
I am.
Yeah,
Like
no.
heal.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you guys are like GCD healing a crazy amount. So it was worse the first day we were doing it, but oh my lord, it is scary watching how many we do. Oh, we got there, so who gives a shit? But for the 12, with the gear that we all currently have, the mitt and healing needs to be a bit more effective, because we won't make the DPS check for 12 with this much damage, I don't think. I'm not saying it's only healers, but, you know, it does help a lot if it's more effective. 7 tech step costs, but only 5 starfall dances. That is very sad. Did you just forget to press it one of the times?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's
no.
so sad. Alright, so do you want to do a bit of 12 or?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, I'm just hang on. I'm just getting my
I'm keeping
gear.
go to the start a few times.
It's Crendium, isn't
Well,
it?
the first
Yeah,
mechanic, we just use the tank invulns.
I just
There's
wanna get
no
that much
reason to do that
make
shit,
tomorrow's
probably.
more
Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah, for sure. And I've got to practice calling out the left and right shit, because I haven't been thinking about that very much. I know how to do it, I just haven't actually called it out before. But it'll be
Basically
easy.
about the butterfly wings.
Yeah. Because one person just said that they were going to call it from the very start, and they call it every single pull. So I've never had to call it, but
They called it
it's
like
not
stay,
easy.
move, and that thing, didn't they?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going
like,
to do similar
swap
shit.
on first.
I'm going to do similar stuff. I'm just going to try a couple of different things and see what I like the most. But staying and moving is pretty easy to understand.
There's also the cringiness. Okay, this is maintained in ST talk with the beam, because whoever gets beam second, if they're main tanking, they're gonna get insta killed by the boss.
Being... No. You don't.
There's
Yeah, you
magic
do.
bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a magic bomb.
But you just heal them to full and mid them and they don't die.
No, there's a magic vuln. It'll insta kill you.
You can
Do you
actually
want
do
to
it if
watch
you have
every
mid.
single one of my VODs where we do it and they don't die?
What we've been doing was wherever the beam's starting first and they're main tanking, they just go either south or north to take the first beam.
You don't need to though. You just mid them. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't insta die if you give them mid from healers.
Is that a GCD mid or is that?
No. It's like Aquavale, Benison, and then like a little bit of mid from like every healer class has a tank mid button that they can use. And if they both use it and then the tank uses a bit of mid, then they survive.
sounds even more cringe, but I'm willing. I didn't realize
It's not cringe. It's literally one button from 3 different people. Like everyone just presses one button on the same person, and we
Or
have
you could just
we
the
have
tank
benediction.
involvement.
What?
Or you could just have the off tank involvement.
No, because they both have to be involving it for it to be brain dead.
Yeah, main tank and second tank.
Oof,
Hey.
my dot up time was 78%. That is definitely one thing I can improve.
I'll just throw a mitt on Tiger then. See if it happens.
Did we lose one?
Yes.
We lost Judge.
Others, yeah.
Just quit. Doesn't want to play anymore.
Yeah, so what were you guys talking about beforehand about tank stuff?
So I don't. How much of P8, P12 have you seen so far?
I've seen the mechanics, I've not memorized it.
Like
I've
so see
gone
at
through
the
how they
very-
work.
See
Yeah.
how at the very beginning we're gonna get beamed twice. But and you need to make it so like light party 1 can get the first beam, light party 2 gets the second beam, or whatever. North and south depending on where you are.
Yep.
So in our party we faced the problem of if you're the second group that gets beamed, because it's random which group gets beamed
Basically,
first.
we're doing the tank and Von strat, right?
Okay. If that's what you want to do. I was
I think
what my
it's
party
worth. If
said.
it can be cheesed that easily, you might as well do it.
Yeah, it's super easy. I'm back, by the way.
Yep.
And I'm on my main.
My only concern is there a tank buster before that, or is that the only thing we need to involve at the start, or do tank stuff with?
I've
can't
literally
recall
never
that.
seen my tanks involve any of the things, so
There's not much tank stuff in this fight, so using your invuln at the start there is very worth.
And like,
So you just
I
have
don't need
to.
invuln stuff.
What you've got to do is you have to use a bit of met after. Like, I think they were using like your 25-second and your rampart or something, and then you get Aquavel. Like, you just get everyone's single target mit to survive that one auto attack after.
Alright.
And we won't need Debeni beforehand because it's Paladin. It's just complete invul. But it's probably good Debeni after Hypelo, because he's that one auto attack is going to be like a tank buster because he has the Vol. Probably die to it a couple of times the first few times we do it.
I'll probably just try kitchen sink it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. I wouldn't use your 120 because you probably want that for the next thing.
I'll do
There's
the
something that
90.
comes up before that, I'm pretty sure. I guess for the first few pulls, definitely do it, but
Yeah.
because we're not going to get very far. So, how many people have actually looked at this fight, and how many people have no idea what's going to happen?
I know nothing about it.
Nothing. Okay.
Not much at all.
Not much.
we want to just see it first and then talk about it.
Oh yeah, we're only going to be able to do the first mechanic at first anyway, because people are going to get slapped around, and then with the towers and tethers, there's a few different ways to do it. I will choose the way that my party did it. I think it's easy, and it's easy to adjust if people fuck it up. But it'll take a bit of getting used to doing it. Oh, like I said, just do the first mechanic first. Basically for this first mechanic, look at there'll be ads that spawn on the side, and they'll either be north or they'll be south. Wherever the ads are, the tanks need to be, and everyone else needs to be on the other side. If we're doing the tank invuln strat, it makes this mechanic literally brain dead.
The tank and Von strat,
Sorry?
like the timing.
It's like as the first beams are gonna go off, you use it, and then it'll catch the second beams, but it won't catch the auto attack that comes after. So that's when you need all the met. So after the second set of beams, give Tiger like Aquavel, Benison, I forget whatever the Scholar one is called, the single target mit that you give to tanks before tank busters. That's just a shield. You can give him a shield too for the first few pulls for sure. And then give Corundum to Tiger as well. And that should be enough. But I'm sure you're going to get one shot by that auto attack a couple of times at the start. It's going to be brutal.
Do we need any waymarks? Just to
I think I've...
put them down so we get used to them.
We want to just do waymarks for the lineup.
So these are the waymarks that we used, and it's for our tower strat. I guess we can use these for now, and then if you don't like the tower strat, we can change the waymarks to whatever other people use.
I'm fine with it for this fight. Alright, I'm gonna send it. Is there a raid wide at start?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
The raid wide's called On the Soul.
Oh, the screen is massive.
You're not wrong.
No blue. That's nice.
You're not gonna be saying that later on, dude. That shit hits like a truck.
Okay.
Alright, so party north. Start on the right. Then move. And then stay. So we're moving on the first hit. Move now. That's the way
I was
you
very
hear.
confused when you ran, Anthony.
The ads were...
So wait, what are we doing?
We're staying the opposite of the party in Vonin, I believe.
Yeah, with the ads.
Oh,
I saw you run that way, I was like, oh, maybe it's not the tank bait thing, maybe it's something else.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
no.
this before, so now I completely understand. Okay.
You just need to go with where the
I just
ads
stay
are,
south
and we...
And I take the beam.
No. You go whichever way the ads are. If the ads are south,
Yeah,
you go
where-
south. But, yeah.
Yeah, I just take both beams, and then I take both beams on the north and south with the inform, right?
There is no north and south. You stand still.
Sorry,
and take them.
just south. Oh, you're right. It's only south.
The ads
Okay,
spawn
you're right.
either
It's
both...
only where the ads spawn. Yeah.
Yeah, they either start both north or both south. You just stand there and invuln and do nothing. It's literally it. And then the rest of us are just dodging the AoEs. So stay south, tanks north. Start on the right. Then stay. And then stay, just stand still. Don't get closer.
What are you doing, I have?
Guess you want to die.
Oh,
And that's the one you need to mid him for.
Okay. Right.
I wasn't joking.
My mitts were up!
Yeah, you need mitts from everyone, dude. It hits like a fucking truck.
What should it do?
Okay, so this is not gonna happen, but we can try. Basically, you stretch out your tethers, but you need to be...
No!
Yeah, so you would be on the other side for that. And we jump off, because we're dead.
Boom.
Let's just do a couple more pulls at the very start, and then we'll explain that mechanic, because it's kind of a lot going on.
Can I just make sure I know which mitts were up?
Yeah.
I did not use anything on you.
I don't think most people did, by the looks of
Yeah, I
it.
didn't use anything on you because I wasn't.
Yeah, I
thinking
just
about
wanna
it.
make
was
sure
too
I
distracted
got
by
them up
have
in
dying.
time.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
get
I did get them up, but...
positionals during that. You're just gonna die. Or you're gonna kill the whole party by aiming a beam at us.
No, I thought they spawned on the opposite sides.
Fucking noob.
Just real quick, for those beams, they bait onto the two closest people. That's why we're going opposite. So if you're standing here, and like dodging the left and right, don't start running off to the side, even if we have to stay on this side the whole time, because you'll bait a beam and kill everyone. Just stand close to the center and dodge the beams like this.
Sounds like an anti-I have mechanic.
Mate, literally, all we had to do was not move for that, and it would have been fine, but that's okay.
Oh, you can actually change the camera underneath the platform here. We're getting slapped.
Oh,
Party north. Start right. Then move. And then stay. Move. And then stay. Mid him. Mid him look crazy.
well, okay.
Bonk.
Fucking
That's
Win
all.
up.
That's a bit much. That's a bit too much.
What the hell?
that was a lot. All right. We don't need the shields. The rest is good though. Okay, so stretch out your ad tether. Don't put them through the middle of the boss.
Where do party stay? I mean,
Yeah.
what we got here?
You kind of go to the middle. I need to explain this for it to work properly. Because how I have is doing it is not how my party does it.
Yeah, I'm not
Hey,
the other way.
resolve.
I don't know your strategy.
Okay. So, let's explain that one real quick. So, long story short, that mechanic, there's... Everyone gets different stuff. There'll be 2 people with a light tether, 2 people with a dark tether, and there'll be 2 people with a light debuff, and 2 people with a dark debuff. The debuffs will drop a tower, and they need to be soaked by someone who got hit by the opposite laser, basically. So how my party did it is we had everyone... I'm going to use the waymarks for this. So the ads will always spawn on the cardinals, but they'll spawn a little bit offset. So they won't spawn here, they'll spawn like here or here. So if they spawn on 2, you want to basically bring it across the opposite side, and so it's straight. You don't want it to be opposite and going through the boss like this from 2 to 3, because then everyone will be like stacked on top of each other. So make it straight and don't put it through the center of the boss. You're at here. Then
Hang on, what do you mean by make it straight and not through the boss? Because the tether will always be...
it won't be because
what it
they're
means is
offset.
just
Like,
line that up.
Right, but you're
Basically,
saying the
but
ads
Shoot the
on
tree.
2, right?
yeah.
So I don't understand what the straight bit means.
From 2 to 3, it's across the other side of the map. It's straight. If you
It'll
start
always-
running,
You can stand anywhere and it'll be straight.
if you
won't
run
it?
over here, it'll be diagonal. Like, it won't be the same. It's
You
yes, the actual tether is straight, but you need to go straight across. Like, if you start putting them all over the place, then it'll make it very difficult to see where everyone is going, because the towers need to put your tower near those players so that they can soak them in time. Otherwise, it's an impossible mechanic, because it'll just be everyone running everywhere. So, because it'll be 4 people, it'll always be offset in the same direction. So they'll be like this. Will be where the ads are. So when you make them go like directly across in like a straight line, it'll make a box in the middle of the arena. And that's make a box with all the tethers. And then those markers that we were using before, you can put the 4 towers on these 4 markers on the inside, because all the tethers don't hit them. They make a little box of a safe spot in the middle if you take them straight across. Then the tricky part is with the towers in the middle. How my party did it is you look at the person that's in your quadrant. So if you are DPS, how we had it was support start at 1 and then you rotate clockwise if it's the wrong color, and then DPS start at 4 and rotate anti-clockwise, so go 4, 3, 2, 1 as your priority for where to drop the tower. So if you're if you have a dark debuff, you need to look for someone with a light tether. So if you're a DPS, you look at 4. If the person in that quadrant has the right color, then you stand there and drop the tower for them, and they run in and take the tower. But if they have the wrong one, then you check 3. If they have the wrong one, then you check 2. It's a lot to explain, but that's why I said to look up a video beforehand. Otherwise, this shit isn't gonna make any sense.
So the color of my debuff has to be opposite of the color of the tether, right?
Yeah, for 12, it's like a thing the whole way through. Whenever there's towers, your polarity will be either white or black. If you're black, you can soak white towers, but you can't soak black towers. You'll just not soak them and die.
Alright.
And at all points of this fight, if any tower is ever not soaked, everyone dies. So, it's got to be perfect every time, which is very fun. So for now, try and, if you're a tether, and your tether originates from C, right? It won't be on C, it'll be to the sides. So say if it's on this side, then stretch it out as far as you can, and stay on this side of the very center of the arena. And then if you have, basically just do supports, just type it out real quick. Supports, Cryo for towers is 1, 2, 3, 4. And DPS, Cryo for towers is 4, 3, 2, 1.
I assume 2 DPS will get the towers and likewise for supports.
Yep,
And I assume
so
they're opposite as well.
Yeah.
Like one support will get light, the other support will get dark.
yeah.
Alright.
So basically most of the time as a DPS, you'll drop it on 4 or 3, and very rarely you'll drop it on 2. If you have a dark tower that you're dropping, and the 4 and the 3 people both have dark tethers, then you drop it at 2. But most of the time you'll drop it on 4 and 3. And in supports it's the same. You'll be 1 and 2 most of the time, and very rarely you'll be on 3. So kind of stay close to those sides, and it'll work. Yeah, this isn't the PF strat, this is one that I made actually, or helped make, me and 2 other people from our PF.
If we get the tethers, how far do we have to stretch it? Because we don't have much time to get back to the towers, right?
You actually do have a decent amount of time, and the tower changes when you're far enough. It'll look like the ones from 11, where it's telling you with the arrows to keep running away from it. And then once you get far enough, it'll change, and it'll make a really satisfying clicking noise too. But yeah, so just stretch them out for now. Just stretch them out as far as you can. Focus on staying on the same side as where your ad is, and then if you're in the middle, just try and get it on the right way marks. And the main thing is don't hit each other. If you hit each other, then the towers will be right on top of each other, and it'll be impossible. And then the last thing is, when you do your tethers, last thing you do is after you get hit by the tether, you run into the waymark in your quadrant and stand on it, because that's where your tower is going to be. If it's correct. But it won't be. So. Alright. Let's give it a go.
Send it.
Yeah, I'll keep giving you the Divine Benison and Aquavale Tiger.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's enough.
Probably just take out the GCD shield. We don't need the GCD shield for now. Oh, whoops.
Okay, I forgot my favorite.
After that long of talking. Unlucky.
Oh, well, at least we're not killing it.
True. Alright, tanks north. We stay. Alright, start left. Then moving. Then staying. Moving. Staying. Yeah, see, it doesn't actually hurt that much if everyone uses their shit.
Yeah, it just compounds.
And just, I'm surprised. It's fucking amazing.
It's just
Ah.
so many multipliers applied to it.
Yeah, focus on the tethers. If you don't have them, go to the middle. Look for your person in your quadrant. Make sure you have the opposite to them.
This one.
On the waymark, you're gonna get hit by the tether. You're gonna hit by the tether. You're too close.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I
Okay.
have to get closer than that?
Well, you weren't on the
I have to get,
waymark.
like, what?
You were like, you need to be in the middle of the waymark.
Because I wasn't sure if that was gonna clip everyone else in the
Nah,
towers in
if
the middle.
everyone's in the middle of the waymark, it'll never hit each other. If
Right.
you stand like in the inner corner, you might hit each other. They're not that big, so.
I figured the towers were pretty big. PTSD with towers getting hit by them in the next mechanic, but it's
Yeah, the next one, it's because you have like no time, but this one you have like a ton
Very
of
true.
time, so it's not too bad. Eos check. Wait, which one's the one that didn't die? One of them is like perma-dead.
Celine got clapped, I think.
Celine is dead. Feels bad.
I still have
That's
the button on
some
my hot
that's
bar.
some good buzz positioning there.
Oh, what is this?
Alright, party north. Starting left. Then moving. And then staying. Moving, then staying. Moving. Staying. Bang. It's a big auto attack still, but
Well, they're only like 17k compared to.
alright. Stretch out your tethers, and this time try and not hit the people in the middle. Move a little bit further out. Stretch them out. Okay. So
get your. Oh, did someone die?
that was not quite correct.
I was gonna say Hayes needed to be a bit further out, I think.
No, one person was on the wrong side of, like, they put the tether through the boss. That one. And it
Was
kind
that
of...
wrong side?
I can check if you want, but it's probably best to just keep going, right? It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, considering we only have 7 minutes for someone that needs to go.
Yeah, just go again.
Yeah.
Get, like, 4 more pulls, and then we
How
can
close
check
is
it
the
after.
Pull range.
I don't know.
6
We'll
minutes.
find out.
Guess it's pretty close.
Yeah, seemed pretty good.
I think my wings were late there.
I don't think we need
that one.
kill here.
Not really. Just, like, probably Asylum would be good. Just to regen tick us all up.
Yeah.
Party south. Starting right. Staying. And staying. Just stand still. Bang. Alright. Probably just stop DPSing and just focus on doing this mechanic because there's no point doing me DPS while doing it at the moment. Alright, stretch those tethers. Alright, after this, you run in and grab your towers. I think we... Oh, that was too
Watch out.
slow, I think. It was so close, though. That was really close. So as we do more pulls, you'll kind of get the distance where you can be and not hit the people in the middle, but also be close enough to get to your tower in time. So, just look at your tether
Oh.
and make sure it's not going to laser beam someone, and then you should be all good. I think we missed 2, but they were both like super close. Party south, tanks north. Start right. And then move. And then stay. Move. Stay.
Ah, so that's how you see it. He rotates on the second one, is
It
it?
rotates.
If it's from the bottom up, she changes the middle one. If it is the
Right.
top down, it's like normal.
Okay.
But she only does it from the bottom up for this first cast. The rest are random though. Alright. Stretch out those tethers. Make sure they don't hit the people in the middle. Get ready to run in for your towers. Now.
Alright.
And then look north. You gotta dodge these ads.
Yeah. Tiger, we were in the wrong spots though.
What?
It was a
My
bit.
comp can have the same polarity.
What do you mean I was in the wrong spot? I was.
Well, our towers were not with the right tether people.
Yeah, I wasn't a hour though.
Oh, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He was the
You and
person with
Ari.
the tether.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, go again. I only got
Did
one
it
more
you?
pull. Or maybe two. See how we go.
I can wrap at the start here, I think.
Okay.
Depends how well sent she gets. No. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it to you, just so I can get the movement down better.
Sounds good.
Right, group north. Start right. Stay. And then move. Stay and then move. Stay. Stay. Move.
I'll get the rest.
Yeah, I cannot. I'm on Black Mage. This is the clear. Now, focus on the tethers and the debuffs.
Max melee.
Hey, what the fuck? What? Someone do my
These are
slot.
wrong. Yeah.
I definitely do not want to soak that
Okay,
tower.
so from now on, if you don't just stand there if you know it's going to be wrong, go to the right spot, because it'll make the person that's wrong realize they need to keep going.
Okay.
Hey, Hayes, you were supposed to be on 3 for that one, I think.
Yeah, I saw someone, I didn't move.
Yeah, I'll go. Alright, this is the last one.
Fat ass.
Someone has to go at half past.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I've pulled
Yep.
1 second early.
Get slapped.
Congratulations.
Oh, the DPS is 1. It's just fucking.
Ooh. Bonk.
At least this boss doesn't hit for 25k on an auto.
Party south. Start right. Move. And then stay. Move. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, bam!
Later, noobs.
Bring it, I have.
I can go for like a few more pulls, probably.
Involving is hard.
I was like,
Ugh.
how bad?
And I think Paladin actually it takes a little bit of time as well.
Yeah, I think I was like half a second off the GCD compared to usual.
Alright.
I'll just
We're
make sure
done?
on GCD.
You just said,
Who
you
said
just
they
said
could do a
you
few
could do a
more?
few more.
Is
Just
it?
tell us
Okay.
whenever you're done and we'll stop there. Whatever practice we get tomorrow, we won't have to do it. We won't have to do it tomorrow if we do it today. So. Party south. Start right. Stay. Do not move. Just stand
Ari.
still. Ari, don't do it. Don't do it, Ari. We did it. We stood still. Let's fucking go, gamers. We did it.
Oh, this mechanic of the fight done.
Black Mage.
Alright. Stretch him out. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta go on the other side.
Tiger, what are you?
What?
You're dark.
Yeah, I thought I was meant to be covering Judge.
5 million damage.
I had, yeah,
It was like a
Hypeller,
right near the
Hypeller
median,
had
so,
had
yeah.
that one, but he was in the wrong spot. So Tiger was right, I think.
Hey, I
'Cause-
got to the right spot eventually.
Yeah, but the issue with
yeah,
this
it messed
strat,
people up.
yeah, is
Yeah.
that it fucks the towers so hard if someone
Yeah.
goes to the wrong spot because everyone
Yeah.
gets super confused. But that's why the practice is good to get in today. Because the mechanic at 2 minutes is much harder than this one. And it is not a good time. And I love the Fire 4 sound effect. It's so good.
Whoosh.
It's like an explosion every single cast. It's beautiful. At Party North. Start right. Stay. And then move. Stay and then move. Stay. Move.
Who's a good boy?
I wanted to say that so bad in our prog, but I never did. I didn't know them well enough. Alright, tethers. Oh, this looks good. Okay,
Yeah.
get ready to run in and take the towers. And now, check north for the ads. We're gonna dodge the ads. Nice.
Modules.
Alright, that's Mitt, because this one hurts.
I can reprise both of these if you want. Like
This is the
Whoa.
tank buster. Don't stand near the tanks. The big laser. There's no way in hell that I'm explaining this next mechanic in time, but we will give it a go. I can't even explain how my group does it. It's not possible.
Just explain the dodges and tell us which team to go to first.
Go towards this one. We need to be close
In.
and in our pairs. Close and in our pairs. In our pairs. Where is my pair? Okay. You're going the wrong way. You guys are going the wrong way. And then it's in and then out. In, out. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain that today.
Good to call it there, I think.
Yeah, alright.
With team mechanics.
That was good. We did it.
I'll write up an essay on that one, how my group does it, and if you like it, we'll do it that way. It's honestly, it's not
Your
much
group
different
is
than
the same as
anyone's.
Renon's.
No, it's slightly
pretty
different.
Static. It's only like.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go on, George.
We do
The-
it relative to where the boss is for our stacks and spreads and shit. It makes it slightly harder for the ranged players, but we have a dancer, and I've done it a billion times, so it is easy for us. But it means that the melees and the tanks never lose any uptime, no matter what. Which is kind of pog for the damage check, because the damage check is a little bit brutal if you have any deaths. Unless you're absolutely fucking pumping. But yeah, I'll do a little write up on that because there's no point even trying to explain it all at once. It'll take like 10
So
minutes.
you've seen Renome's guide on it?
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
there's only like one way to do it, right? Like you can't do it lots of different ways. It's just doing ways that make it more consistent than other way, like a little bit more consistent sometimes. But yeah, there's a lot to go through. So
Yeah, I would say like their movement was similar. It's just the debuffs, what they did with that might have been different from what I've
Yeah.
seen from yours. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm specifically talking about the pairs and the protean positioning. We do that differently to. I haven't seen another group do it the same way that we do it. But like I said, I'll write it all down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they had melees and tanks at the front.
Maybe they do. I think I've seen some groups do it for some things, but we do it for everything because then it just makes it consistent for the like where you have to go relative to the boss every time, which we preferred. But a lot of people don't like doing it because it's more movement for the D4 player. But I don't give a shit, so it doesn't bother me. Alright, super chain.
Alright, I got going first. See you guys tomorrow.
Alright,
Yep,
see ya.
catch up. See ya.
And it's gonna be so many paint